Hello, welcome to today's video. So I'm going to finish this little section here. Now you've seen me do the other side in a video I did, which basically was no talking. And I have done a video before on how to point and my technique that I've kind of adopted from when my neighbours taught me how to do it. So far on this side I've done 1/3. This middle section I can't do because there's loads of stones, so I can't put the scaffolding here. And I've done everything apart from this little section here. One of my only skills is this pointing technique, and it's very easy. You just mix water, sand and chaux. That's the French name for lime, and this is natural hydraulic lime, which is 3.5, which is fine. 5 is a lot stronger, you can have less strong, but for outside for something like this it's absolutely fine. And yeah, just mix it together. This might be a little bit too grainy. Basically the kids play in the sand, and so all the little fine sand just gets scattered around and there's not much left. So this is a little bit more grainy, and the reason for having different sizes of grain is that it adheres better. Also on our house, or the other barn that has been converted, they did use a very similar sand, probably from the local quarry where I got this from, where you mix two grain sizes of 0.2 to 0.4, and basically the molecules of the different sand, the water and the lime adhere better when there are different kind of tiny stones, tiny bits of sand, rather than just one fine sand. That's something I read in a eco renovation book, and it seems to do very well because it is as strong as cement. It's very hard to get out. You never get it out with your hands. You need to obviously perforate it out somehow. Anyway, let's get on. Even though I look a little bit silly, you should wear goggles, you should definitely wear gloves, because the lime is an alkaline substance, so it will really dry out your hands to the point where it will cause cuts and rashes, and especially for your eyes, because you do not want that. It will sting like an acid. You know, these are either end of the spectrum. Really protect your eyes when it's wet, like this, because it can, even just doing that, splash, a little bit of sand pops off, goes in your eye. So yeah, you've got to get in the habit of doing that. It's a little bit frustrating and annoying to wear protection, but this is kind of a job you should do it. So to test whether it's ready to scrape off, you just kind of, you can feel if it's wet still. You just don't want it to be too dry either. If it's too dry, it becomes dusty and it's gone too far really. You want to do it just at that kind of perfect time. It's in, when I do pottery, it's called leather hard. I don't know what you could call this, kind of stone softness, I don't know. Any skiers out there? Are you a skier? Something I love is skiing, and yeah, I started when I was 12, and I picked it up really quickly. And it's not a cheap sport, let's be honest. It's definitely not these days. And at the start of the year, we booked somewhere in the Massif Central, which is kind of slightly mountainous range in the middle of France. And yeah, we got back from England, and we were only going to go for a few days. And obviously the car broke down coming back, and we didn't have a car for a while. And in the end, we couldn't get there. We couldn't get a new car, or couldn't find a way to do it quickly, so we didn't go. But it is something that is really good for me. You know, people have surfing and sailing and riding a motorcycle, etc. This is my little extreme sport that I love, where I just feel freedom, and yeah, there's nothing quite like it for me. So hopefully one day I'll take you with me, because I bloody love it. Lovely big ivy root. That's pretty much what was causing... Take these off. I realise I'm shouting. This is pretty much what was causing all the issues up the side of the barn, which is a great big ivy root that not only went up the side and along here, it went through into the other side, and I'll try and jimmy that bit out, but that's all the ivy gone. Starting a fire. It's got a bit hot, a bit bent. Look at these, look at these, look at that, rotten. what do you have there?
Ute time!
Oh wow, look at this.
Healthy waffles, egg yolks and baking powder. Looking good!
Yeah, not bad.
Only a little bit left. Scrape.
Yeah, it's the bottom bit. Thank you very much. I'm gonna sit down somewhere.
Sit up on your
Well, I'll probably just sit down there. So that's 2/3 done. Just that middle section to do. Why do I like pointing? I don't know. I do find it quite meditative. There's also something about being with the walls and restoring it and knowing that it's going to be there for many years to come. Does it get boring? Maybe a little bit now. I'm getting a bit like I need to change it up a bit, do something different. And maybe I will, because I think this middle section might happen in a month's time or something. Over the next few months, we'll be releasing a lot more content. In fact, there'll be another video this weekend, but if you can't wait, you can check it out before anyone else by becoming a channel member. Plus, there are no adverts. Click the join button to sign up. We'll explain more about the perks of the channel membership in an upcoming video. Cheers!